Maltai, a spirit of time. In mid-August, at Renhuai's Chang'an town, the air is filled with fresh aroma. The sorghum waves in the wind, and the silent ancient liquor town is bathed in a sun glow. Covering hundreds of thousands of hectares, this green planting base gives birth to the Jiang fragrance Motai liquor. Villager Li Guilin's family is enjoying a special lunch. Although the dishes are ordinary, the Motai Prince liquor has greatly enhanced the festive atmosphere. They drink up a cup of liquor for the coming bumper year. In 2000, Motai began to promote the construction of organic sorghum base, implement the three-level management model of company plus base plus farmers, and provide organic sorghum seeds for local farmers to grow.
感染种植的话，它就是上的投资，我们这个不要我们这个农民开钱的，啊，做高粱的效益那就比一种大锅的效益好了。
Like many fellow villagers, after several years working in another province, Li Guilin chooses to return home and plant several hectares of sorghum. Known as red tussle and growing only here, this glutinous sorghum features small grain, thick husk, oval shape, full kernel, and sufficient content of amylopectin and tannin, which is the most appropriate to withstand nearly 30 processes and several rounds of steaming and boiling in Maltai's technique. Besides, during the fermentation, it can generate the precursors of Motai flavor, such as catechin, vanillin, and ferulic acid. Glutinous sorghum can form its own unique temperament mainly due to the unique natural environment in Guizhou's Renhuai. Located in a valley area, Renhuai has a warm but appropriately dry climate. This climate acts together with the unique purple soil and water of the Chishui River to produce the magical glutinous sorghum. The farmers here carry on the ancient farming way, sow in spring and harvest in autumn. The harvest season is coming, and Li Guilin is carefully sharpening his sickle. The sickle should be sharp enough to make sure that no grains of sorghum is wasted during the harvest. This year's sorghum grows very well, with full and crystal kernels. The harvest is in the rainy season, so Li Guilin and his wife have to finish the harvesting and airing as soon as possible on sunny days. They place the harvested sorghum ears neatly in a basket and then carry them back home for further threshing and winnowing. They sift out debris from the harvested sorghum and remove imperfect grain to ensure that every sorghum grain meets the brewing standards of Motai liquor. For planters like Li Guilin, it might be difficult to imagine what kind of journey their planted sorghum will experience next. In Maltai Distillery's logistics park 20 kilometers away from Li Guilin's home. Shu Xiaoju of the Material Base Office is doing a serious job with her colleagues. The sorghum bought from villages will be placed here after passing the acceptance. Shu Xiaoju and her colleagues today are sampling the sorghum. Sample inspection covers every truck and package, from sampling to the inspection at the Physical and Chemical Center of the Quality Department. This process involves 4 departments, 2 codings, and 3 tests. Every link is strictly implemented. This kind of work is complicated and demanding, but it has become a simple but powerful faith of Zhu Xiaoju and her colleagues. All of these also help the grain of sorghum to be sublimated. The inspection for sorghum samples at the Physical and Chemical Center includes 10 quality indicators and 184 safety indicators. These procedures are only the inspection before the sorghum entering Motai Distillery. From entering Motai Distillery to becoming a drop of liquor, the sorghum needs to further pass many inspection checkpoints at various sections. Besides sorghum, wheat is also needed in a wonderful reaction to create Motai's mysterious and charming jam fragrance. At 5 a.m., Motai town is still in darkness. The mountains are scattered with sporadic lights, and the Chishui River is still flowing quietly, but a bouquet is getting strong in the air. The 19-year-old He Jingjing gets up on time and goes to work in Motai Distillery. It's about 20 minutes drive from her home to Motai town. He Jingjing and her colleagues must arrive at Motai Distillery before 6 o'clock.
Her father, He Luan, is an experienced employee of Motai's yeast-making workshop.
For more than 20 years, he has been dealing with liquor. Now, He Jingjing becomes one of the staff as well. Just like her parents, in the future, she will follow her master to learn Motai's technique. Motai's making technique has been passed down from generation to generation in a ways of verbal instruction and intuitive understanding for thousands of years. The masters pass down not only technique, but also moral principles and insistence on quality that is inherent in Motai's people's blood. Every year, during the Dragon Boat Festival, the hottest season of the year comes with the high temperature that is most needed for making yeast, and a new Motai production cycle begins. To be a yeast block, wheat undergoes a series of processes such as grinding, ingredients mixing, and stamping. Among them, the most difficult link is stamping yeast. Put the mixed yeast materials into the mold all at once, based on the requirements of tight on 4 sides but loose in the middle. Stamp the yeast materials into a turtle-back-shaped yeast block. Then separate the shaped block from the mold for further airing, and the yeast block is completed.
我记得我第一次来的时候，我觉得好简单，不就是一个曲盒上面你就脚就在上面踩吗？
It seems simple, but is in fact very strict. The corner of the block should not have such problems as rough edges or a missing corner, and the thickest part in the middle should be in the range of 11 to 13 centimeters. Either too loose or too tight will hinder the formation of each block. Masters only teach the most basic movements. How to control the intensity and gain personal experience depends on the understanding of each individual. The master is very strict with He Jingjing. However, she successfully finds her unique way for practice and decompression. After repeated practice, she finally gets her master's recognition. For He Jingjing, stepping on yeast is like dancing on a yeast box. Although boring and tired, yet every time when she stands on tiptoe and then stamps on the yeast, she harbors satisfaction and surprise. After drying, the yeast block is placed in a storehouse. It is piled up for fermentation, dismantled, and stored for 6 months. Through such a process, making a block of a qualified liquor yeast requires at least 8 to 9 months. It works with sorghum to bring the most magical part of the transformation. When Double Ninth Festival comes, Long Di and his colleagues from the liquor making workshop start the second key step of liquor making, processing sorghum. In processing sorghum, the sorghum is ground, moistened with the water above 90 degrees Celsius, steamed in a cauldron, aired and mixed with yeast, and then piled up for open fermentation. Open fermentation is the unique making technique and core technique of Motai liquor. In this process, Motai people are highly skillful in using the nature and microbes. In fact, the wisdom of this transformation has been shining in the more distant years. Located in a river valley and surrounded by mountains, Motai town serves as nature's big liquor cauldron. In the Motai Valley, the liquor-making activities with a history of thousands of years have formed a multitudinous, stable, and unique microbial environment. These little microbial spirits have evolved into fermented grains during Motai's open fermentation. The formation of Motai's main fragrance, Jiang fragrance, is closely related to these microbes. After open fermentation is completed, fermented grains are sealed and stored in the cellar pits for close to fermentation. Long Di's friend, Cai Junxin, has worked in Motai Distillery for 11 years. He mainly manages 12 cellar pits. Motai's cellar pits are made of stone walls. After the pits are filled with fermented grains, they are airtight and very conducive for moats to grow. The longer in cellar pits, the better liquor quality. The pit mud comes from the unique local purple soil. Cai Junxin is cleaning up the fungi on the pit. When he finds any cracked pit, he will fix every crack carefully. Quietly buried in the darkness, the fermented grains generate more than 1,400 aromatic precursors for Motai liquor. A month later, the cellar pit is open and the second materials feeding begins. New sorghum is added to the previous fermented grains to repeat the technique of processing sorghum. At the end of the year, beginning of the coming year, after the third steaming, Long Di and his colleagues take out the fermented grains and distill them in another cauldron to collect the first round of liquor. Then they carry out several processes for the fermented grains, such as airing, adding yeast, piling up, and sealing in cellar pit. This process repeats once a month until the end of the 7th liquor collecting. Open fermentation alternates with closed fermentation, and the mystery within is fascinating. As an experienced liquor maker, Lundi can tell the alcohol content through the liquor bubbles. By August of the 2nd year, the production cycle related to Lundi is ending. Cai Junxin seals up all cellar pits as well and waits for the next cycle. Motai's making process can be enumerated from number 1 to 10. It follows a set of a hidden and rigorous calendar, which is the secret of Motai people's relationship with nature. Motai people know the Chishui River very well. They believe that water can nourish the spirit of liquor. The water of the Chishui River is exceptional, slightly sweet and refreshing, and with the moderate pH level. Surprisingly, the water color of the Chishui River can vary with seasons. During the rainy season from the Dragon Boat Festival to the Double Night Festival, the river water turns reddish-brown because much purple soil along the banks flows into the river. From the Double Night Festival to the Dragon Boat Festival the next year, the river water remains clear. For thousands of years, Motai people have made liquor based on seasonal changes of the water. The water, soil, river, and mountain together form a unique and exceptional liquor-making environment. Then, based on seasonal variation, generations of Motai people cleverly transferred nature's codes to every drop of Motai liquor. After collected, the new liquor is sent to the storehouse for storage. This morning, Deng Qingqing come to inspect the liquor storehouse as usual. Liquor is cellared here to remove the spicy elements and stimulus, strengthen the affinity of alcoholic molecules, and become mellow, mature, and stable. Throughout the production process, Motai people always adhere to traditional brewing tools, such as cellar pits and pottery jars. Each pottery jar is made by hand. Thanks to the microporous structure of the jar, the microbes of the stored liquor can react properly and subtly with the outside air. In these pottery jars, the older liquor, the better flavor. After years of accumulation, as spicy and astringent flavors fade, the multi-leveled Motai bouquet is ultimately formed. All Motai people have their own wisdom of life. He Jingjing finds her inspiration through painting. Precise and steady in work. Shi Xiaoju's leisure time is full of challenges and excitement. After work, Shi Xiaoju comes to his friend's piano shop. Their alley band is making the final rehearsal for the band singer Long Di to participate in a famous variety show of China. Moving and static, traditional and modern, ancient and fashionable, these oppositions reach a wonderful balance in this group of young Motai people like Lun Di. This is not only the perfect state constantly sought by Motai's younger generation, but also the ideal state pursued by the ancient Motai in a new era. Only one street away from the piano shop, Chen Liang Yan, however, lives a completely different life. Guizhou people love spicy food and their dishes also emphasize strong flavor. He chooses these bland dishes in order to keep his tongue and nose sensitive. Chen Liangyan is a master blender of Moutai distillery. Blending plays a very important role in Moutai's unique technique and is a reflection of the harmony between man and nature. After initially combined and stored for 3 years, the new Moutai liquor will be blended in small scale. A master blender must be well aware of various components of Moutai and highly skillful in using them. This requires not only experience, but also certain talent. Chen Liangyan has worked in Moutai distillery for more than 16 years, making him highly skillful in his work. He knows exactly when and which rounds of liquor should be added, and which fragrance type should be added. More than 10 years experience makes his blending very accurate.
贵州人是怕不辣，又特别对这个辣椒还是有一种嗜好。作为一个优秀的品酒师或者勾兑师，那么可能你要对你的生活习惯要克制一下。
He has to give up spicy food and smoking and keep peace in mind. These extremely strict requirements in Chen Liangyan's view, however, are worthwhile. After meeting the inspection standards, the result of small-scale blending will be used for large-scale blending. After that, the blended liquor is stored in a liquor storehouse for at least half a year. Then, the liquor is sold only after it is fully mellow and mature. From a sorghum seed sowed by a farmer to a bottle of mellow Moutai at the consumer's hand, Moutai people spent nearly 5 years carrying out 30 processes and 165 processing procedures. Moutai is a liquor made by time, as well as a fruit of Moutai's artisans' strict insistence on quality. Every bottle of liquor has its moving story, contains the efforts of generations of master makers and the essence of nature, and reflects a 5-year painstaking and mellow journey. Also because of the ingenuity from numerous Moutai people, Moutai liquor is fine liquor but goes beyond it. A bottle of Moutai not only truly affects people's taste, but also enters people's heart. On June 30, Hong Kong's Lan Kai Fong was holding a special carnival party. There were celebrity performances, ethnic cultural dances, band performances, and liquor tasting. To celebrate the 20th anniversary of Hong Kong's return to China, Moutai set off a craze here and attracted the attention of the entire Hong Kong. Moutai Group Chairman Yuan Renguo said in the event that more and more people in Hong Kong drank Moutai.
这是一个品牌与一个民族相伴复兴的100年历程。国酒茅台用自己特殊的方式，见证和参与了中华民族在世界舞台上的每一个崛起腾飞的瞬间。
Artist Angie Chuan also participated in this carnival. For Angie Chuan, Moutai is not just a kind of liquor. With Lan Kai Fong close at hand, this space with more than 100 square meters is his studio. Since he began to paint for Moutai more than a decade ago, he has completed more than 30 paintings of Moutai bottles. This simple and profound white glass bottle of Moutai itself has not much space for imagination, but Moutai's complex and multi-layered aroma gives him an unutterable experience.
因为茅台的酒很纯，它让你活在这个世界上更真实。 不是戴着面具去做人，所以茅台这一点对我帮助很大。
After he drank several cups of Motai, his inspiration comes. Every time when he drinks Motai, he feels different. The liquor follows his mood and heart. Therefore, each painting has its own expressions and stories. Not just in Hong Kong, with Motai's accelerated pace overseas, more and more people know and like Motai. In 1915, Motai shone at the Panama Pacific International Exposition in San Francisco, and his Gold Award glory started an Oriental brand's gorgeous journey towards the world. For more than 100 years, Motai's Gold Award glory is increasingly dazzling. In 2015, grand celebrations for Motai's 100th anniversary of winning the Gold Award were held around the world. Wherever the event is held, Motai causes great concern and a strong Motai craze. On November 12, 2016, Motai Group General Manager Li Baofang personally led a team to California to participate in the first anniversary celebration of San Francisco Motai Day, once again demonstrating Motai's development vitality and charm.
101年前，茅台酒第一次走向世界。今天，贵州茅台可以自豪地讲，我们是一张香飘世界的中国名品。
A very famous bottle.
Hidden deeply in the mountains of Guizhou, this mysterious Jiao fragrance, like China's Peking opera, Panda, and Kung Fu, has left an unforgettable impression on many foreigners. For Thomas, who grew up in the United States, Motai has more symbolic meanings. Thomas is a very Chinese name, Chen Guohua. From Motai, Angie Chan creates his own art kingdom, while Chen Guohua gains nostalgia. Chen Guohua is working for a doctorate at the University of California, majoring in Chinese history. His father came from Hong Kong, majored in winemaking, and was engaged in wine-related industries. Influenced by his father, Chen Guohua has known Motai liquor since his childhood.
Even as a kid, one that stood out to me was the bottle of Mata he always had, right? Because the bottle is so distinctively white and red, it's so different from all the other liquor bottles. So I remember thinking, you know, what's in the white bottle and what's so different about this one, even as a kid.
In 2016, Chen Guohua came to Motai for the first time. All these were unforgettable memories for his life and also realized his dream of Motai. From France and familiar with fine liquor, Guillaume Gallia is making more attempts to Motai liquor. The Michelin 2-star Caprice restaurant at Four Seasons Hotel specially invites Gallia to be the chef so as to reclaim the glory of the past.
Oh, we can put the flat one also. Yeah, the one from the Sol.
There is a main course in Caprice menu that is made of slow-cooked turbot, wild mushrooms, and Comté cheese emulsion.
And Gallia wants to use Motai to break through.
After the traditional ingredients are added with new elements, the liquor gradually shows itself as the temperature rises, demonstrating Motai's mellow and rich characteristics and bringing new experience to the originally familiar dishes. As the fifth-generation president of the world's top cognac brand Chemist, Cyril Chemist has his unique understanding of Motai. Cyril Camus's connection with Moutai began when he was 21 years old.
In 1991, studying China, Cyril Camus tasted Moutai for the first time.
He was immediately conquered by this taste that was more complex, fragrant, and long-lasting than any baijiu he had drunk before.
This particular bottle was created all by hand. One of the bottles was given to our French president, François Hollande, as a symbol of a successful partnership between France and China.
In 2003, less than a month after taking over president from his father, Cyril Camus led his team to visit Moutai and signed a cooperation agreement with Moutai in 2005.
In the 12 years of cooperation with Moutai, Moutai liquor has entered more than 500 international duty-free shops in nearly 50 countries,
making Moutai a trump card in the international duty-free market and leading other Chinese baijiu to go abroad.
Moutai was really the best representative of the baijiu category. It is the one with the highest reputation for quality. It is the one with the most exemplary history. But most importantly, only in Moutai could I find real passion.
In the ever-changing times, the ancient Moutai is like the time-honored China. Not only sticks to the traditional technique, but also embraces the world with open-minded, enterprising, learning, innovative and enthusiastic attitudes. The vitality of a set of technique is an inheritance and sublimation of tradition. The new Moutai continues to create new value based on the existing culture. Moutai comes from various opportunities and coincidences, but also from the ingenuity of Moutai people. This wonderful liquid is just like hundreds of its aromas, accords with the exciting and colorful life, and permeates the world. China once carried all the passion and imagination of the world for the East. Today, with unprecedented charm, Moutai is reconnecting the world with China, leading more people to love Moutai's taste in China. A toast to China. A toast to the world.